So, should you still learn to code in 2025? Let's not beat around the bush. AI website builders are everywhere now. Wix ADI, durable. 10 Web Framer AI. Heck, even Notion's getting in on it. One click, a few prompts, and boom, you've got a website. The kind that would have taken a junior developer 3 weeks and 5 existential crises to build from scratch. But here's the kicker. Does that mean traditional coding is dead? Should we all just hang up our HTML gloves and let the robots take over? Hold on. It's not that simple. The AI builder boom and why people love it. Let's be real. Building a website used to be painful. Remember struggling with WordPress themes that somehow broke every time you touched a widget? Or spending hours aligning text with CSS only to discover it breaks on mobile? Now, you tell AI, I want a sleek landing page for my plant-based jerky brand, and it spits out a modern, scroll-happy masterpiece. Here's what's pulling people in. Speed. Sites are built in literal minutes. No coding skills needed. Grandma can do it. Literally. Cost-effective. Fewer developer hours equals fewer dollars. AI optimization. Some platforms offer auto SEO tagging, responsive layout fixes, and even content suggestions. So yeah, it's magic. Kind of. Until it's not. Where AI website builders fall flat and it gets frustrating. Okay, here's the not-so-sexy part. AI builders are fast, but they're not flawless. Think of them as that over-eager intern who gets the job 70% right and completely misses the nuance. Some of the drawbacks. Limited customization. Once you want something slightly out of the box, it gets messy. Code bloat. The back end can be a spaghetti nightmare. Slow load times, SEO issues, the whole deal. Ownership and control. You're often locked into the platform's ecosystem. Want to migrate your site? Good luck. Generic design? AI can't yet match a designer's artistic eye or a developer's clever engineering. Ever seen 5 AI-built sites that all look suspiciously similar? Yeah, that. Also, there's something slightly hollow about AI-created content. The design might be clean, but the soul? Kinda missing. Think stock music versus a live band. The tech hits the right notes, but it can't always strike a chord. Traditional coding outdated or underrated? Here's the thing, coding isn't dying, it's evolving. Sure, fewer folks are hand coding every page, but being able to tweak that one line of JavaScript or fix a CSS bug that AI completely butchered, that's still a superpower. And let's not forget, customization, total control over look, feel, and functionality. Scalability, you're not shackled to template constraints. Security, custom code means fewer third-party vulnerabilities. Performance, clean human-written code often outperforms AI's Frankenstein layouts. And you know what else? Coding gives you the freedom to build weird, wonderful, one-of-a-kind things. Websites that don't look like cookie-cutter templates. Features that don't exist anywhere else. Interfaces that feel alive. But wait, what if you combine them? Plot twist. Here's where it gets juicy. The smartest developers? They're using AI as a tool, not a crutch. They let AI do the grunt work. Scaffolding pages, generating boilerplate code, even creating initial layouts. Then step in to refine, optimize, and personalize. Think of AI as the sous chef in your digital kitchen. It chops the veggies, but you still craft the recipe. Use AI to generate a starting layout draft basic HTML/CSS/JS structures. Suggest accessibility improvements. Translate Figma files into code faster. Then, use your coding brain to add custom features. Optimize performance, integrate, API, ensure. Everything actually works. It's not an either-or. It's an and. And honestly, that combo is a productivity dream. We're talking about turning week-long projects into 2-day sprints. More time to innovate, less time wrestling with divs. The human touch. Why creativity still matters. AI is impressive. But it still doesn't think like a human. It doesn't know why your design needs to feel like a cozy coffee shop. Or why your call to action should sound like it came from a best friend, not a marketing intern. That nuance, the ability to inject emotion, culture, context, that's all human. So, while AI can suggest a blog layout, only you know how to make it resonate. While it can write copy, only you know how to make it compelling. There's a big difference between works and wows. Real talk. When should you use which? Still unsure? Here's a quick cheat sheet. Use AI website builders. When you need a portfolio, blog, or landing page yesterday. Budget is tight, you want something simple and sleek. Coding isn't your thing yet. Use traditional coding when you're building complex apps, marketplaces, or platforms. Custom integrations or unique features are required. You care about performance, SEO, and long-term scalability. You want full control over your project use both when you're smart and want to save time without sacrificing quality. You want to move fast without giving up creative freedom. You're managing multiple projects with different levels of complexity. So, is AI coming for dev jobs? Yes and no. AI is replacing some entry-level dev tasks, but it's also creating new demand for people who understand both code and how to work with AI tools. In other words, the devs who learn to ride the wave will go further than those who try to swim against it. Plus, let's be honest, AI still breaks stuff. Often, and someone's got to know how to fix it. Final thoughts and a tiny pep talk. Look, change is scary, especially when it's wrapped in neural networks and branded with magic. But this isn't the end of coding. It's the start of something way more interesting. You don't have to pick a side. Be curious. Be flexible. Let AI take the wheel when it makes sense, but don't forget how to drive. And if you're just starting out, learn both. Seriously. Mess around with Framer one day, then write some basic React the next. You'll thank yourself later. Here's the truth no one tells you. The best coders of tomorrow won't be the ones who write the cleanest functions. They'll be the ones who know when to not code, when to trust the AI, and when to take the reins. Tech is moving fast, but so can you. Let's build.